It's Madden NFL 24 on EA Sports. And we'll see Sterling Shepard. He should be one of his quarterback's best friends this week. It's the Giants and the Jets coming up next.
From the stadium that hosted Super Bowl 48 back in 2014, there's a look at MetLife Stadium here in East Rutherford. Today we've got a Week 8 matchup on tap here, as it'll be the New York Jets and their inner-city rivals, the New York Giants. Alongside my partner, Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. And Charles, you take a look at this Giants ball club. They can't be any better as we hit the halfway mark. A perfect 7-0 on the year.
And when we looked at this team in August and we looked at the schedule, we thought they had the...
So here are the Giants ready to start their initial drive of the game. And they will be led out by the youngster, the rookie, their QB.
And I think if you ask most folks to give you their first half MVP, very likely they're going to say it's this man right here. The NFL's leader in touchdown passes to this point in the season. Still too much to go. But if he keeps going at the pace he's at, this is going to be a dangerous team come January. And he could very well walk away with the MVP.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Steps away to his left. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42. Here's a 2nd and 5. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Fights through, shedding the tackle. And he goes out of bounds. It looks like right at the 50. 8 yards that time, able to take off, and the result is a 1st down. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Forced out to his left. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Flushed out right. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. Looking to throw. King dancing to his left. And he will take it on in for a giant touchdown. Taking it in from 11 yards out. And the Giants responded that opening drive touchdown with one of their own.
And this is a balancing act for a head coach with a rookie quarterback. You got to walk the line with it. You don't want him getting happy feet, but you also don't want to rein in what worked for him in college. And here, he pulls it down, takes it himself, and takes it into the end zone.
So the Giants getting the football back here for their 2nd drive. So remember, Charles, last time they were out here, they scored, but they just saw the opposition score, and they're trailing right now, so they're trying to keep pace here. They need a touchdown drive.
Well, if you're a fan of offense, you're loving this, but if you're a fan of defense, this is tough to watch, and it's also tough to keep that up when you just watch your opponent march down the field on a scoring drive and last in the double-digit snaps. You need to score here, not just
Ready to roll for the 2nd quarter from MetLife Stadium. The Giants with the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Back to throw. King eluding the pressure line. Still turned in. And he's got this down to the 35. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Looking to throw. King. Escaping the pressure right. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. From the 13, now they work on 1st and 10. Operating from the gun. King, flush to his right. And he's able to get this down to the 5-yard line before he's out of bounds. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard. Now a two-time Pro Bowler coming off a big year, Saquon Barkley. And he is in. Touchdown, Giants. Saquon Barkley with his 13th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Giants are an extra point away from evening this one up. He had the option to hand that football off. I think it's safe to say that he made the right decision. That was a heck of a run.
It certainly was. And when you mention the option, most people think the quarterback's not going to keep the ball. You know, in the NFL, that's usually not the recipe for being around too long. So when you do keep it, it often surprises.
The New York set to take the field. And now last drive so successful with the ground game, ending in a touchdown. Do you stick with that formula?
That would be the #1 thing you would think of, but so many guys now would look at it and say, we've got them set up so well for play action, now's the time to take a shot. But, you know, there was a big-time coach in the state of Ohio who once said, if you throw the ball, if you put it in the air, 3 things can happen, and 2 of them are bad. He would have kept it on the ground.
And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. Able to make something out of nothing there. 17 yards and a first down.
And that is a historic run for him, partner. With that pickup, he just broke Lamar Jackson's 2019 record for most yards in a season by a quarterback. No one has done it better across a 16 or 17-game schedule. Now they'll be forever linked with the best runners to ever play at that position.
And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they got things rolling on this drive. A throw over the middle, taken in, and he's going to get this inside the 30. Here's King on 1st down. A quick pass here is against Shepard. And they move this all the way down to the 9. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he finds Shepard. Touchdown, Giants. Sterling Shepard, his 14th touchdown now of the year, and the Giants have taken the lead. I'll let you do the analysis, partner, but with every touchdown pass this young quarterback throws and with the success that his team has had, I just continue to be more and more impressed.
Let's both do the analysis. Impressed, aren't we both?
Yeah.
I mean, why shouldn't we be? We've seen him improve throughout the year. We've seen him settle in now, and you can see the confidence of the team has grown. His confidence has grown. I think that everyone around this guy feels good about what they've seen.
Their quarterback leading this offense back out. He had the touchdown pass on their previous drive. And we'll search some other scores. They begin here with the 1st and 10. Play action. King out to his left. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Flushed out right. And he's able to get this one up to his 30 before he's out of bounds. He'll wind up getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a 3rd down situation. So, Charles, offensively, this group really playing at a high level, 7-0. We're still a long ways from discussing a potential unbeaten season, I think. But to use a golf expression, no blemishes on the card, at least to this point.
Yeah, like my teenage years, blemishes everywhere. The dermatologist was on speed dial. But I do think that they're going to have to start answering questions about it.
Out comes this field general once more, leading his offense back onto the field. Been a decent start for him here in this first half, but bottom line, his team's losing. They got to fix something.
And it starts with him. He has to keep that little quarterback strut going right now to make sure his team sees him as confident. Continue to try and up his game, but just let him know, hey, if I'm around, if I'm the one calling signals and throwing the football, just follow me, we'll get there. sometimes that will do more to elevate a team than anything else.
See if he has that confidence.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 30-yard line.
King now to throw on 2nd down. Being chased out left. Down the left sideline. He may go. And he's going to be pushed out of bounds inside the 10-yard line. Big yardage there on the scramble and gets him a first down.
And cue the applause, and there it is for him. The mark he's been aiming for all season long. 1,000 yards. Just a third quarterback to reach that milestone, joining Lamar Jackson and Michael Vick. That's a season's worth of work and a huge commitment to get him the touches that he needed to make that happen. Congratulations.
Good yardage on first down. Now can they punch it in on 2nd and goal? Barkley diving for the end zone. He is in. Touchdown. These two teams in this first half have been fun, back and forth. Well, it's not fun for the defensive coordinators, but offensive coordinators are enjoying it.
Yeah, they're having streaks here, aren't they? Being able to put scores together and really bunch them up. And we have a tight game here. You know, we often talk about having...
The Giants offense set to begin this third quarter. This offense ran for the first drive of the third quarter. Well, quarters number 1 and 2 entertaining. We saw some good offense points put up, Charles, and all tied on the scoreboard.
And it sets us up for what could be a really fun second half, because we've seen both sides score almost at will here in the first half. And now, here in the second half, getting the ball first, you've got to think, hey, we can go out and really run our offense the way we did in the first half. But not a defensive player. All I'm thinking is, can I make a play to really help out my team and break this streak of offense?
A first down carry for Barkley. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at 2nd down. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. King looking to throw on 2nd down. Buying time to his left. He'll wind up getting 4 there on his own, but he will leave him now with a 3rd down situation. They'll try to run for it with Barkley. And a very determined run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 27. Good effort. And now an audible here into something else. Now a play fake here on first down. Shreds into the stiff area. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. Big yardage there on the scramble and gets him a first down. They'll come out in the pistol. Back to throw. King. Touchdown. Saquon Barkley with touchdown number 20 on the air. And the Giants have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score on the opening drive of the second half. The CD, you know, he's got great options at wide receiver, tight end, but there he looks to the backfield, and it results in a touchdown.
I love how you laid that out. So many options.
Another drive coming up for New York's offense. And these two teams have traded touchdowns so far with their first possessions here in the third quarter, so we're right back to where we started in intermission.
Yeah, how about that? Tied at the half, tied after the first 2 drives of the third quarter, 1 for each. That tells me that someone's defense has got to step up and make a big play and try and change the momentum of this game.
And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. No one there to help out downfield, but no problem. Scrambling for 22 in the first. Out of the shotgun, they run with Barkley. And some solid footwork there as he'll take this down to about the 38. And the offense moving quickly to the line. Now King throwing on first down. He dumps it off to Barkley. Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and it'll be second down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the Jets' 30.
Looking to throw. King. He finds him again. Saquon Barkley. And only able to get 2 here. Stopped at the 30. And a stoppage here. We're going to need to take a moment as a Jet was shaken up on that one. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. On 3rd down, Barkley. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. 44 yards for him on the ground now, and 3 touchdowns to go along with it. To throw is King on 1st and 10. That's complete. He's got Barkley out of the backfield. And a pretty little juke move there. A nice game. They're going to hurry back to the line now. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. Back to throw. King. To Barkley on the check down. And he gets halfway home from the 10 to the 5 on a pickup of 5. 2nd and 5. Up the middle with Barkley. And he will take it all in for a giant touchdown. Saquon Barkley, a 5-yard touchdown run. And the Giants have broken our tie as they take the lead. And that rushing touchdown, his 4th, puts him just 1 shy of the NFL record in a single game.
And we all know he would love to get to that record and even beyond it, but he doesn't need to in order to impress in this one, does he? What a performance. What an absolute great game that he's had.
Possession switching back to the New York Giants. Their defense got to stop, force the punt, and now you really start to monitor the clock as they nurse this swim lead. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. From deep in their own territory, they look to throw. And they'll go out of bounds just shy of the 12. The escapability in evidence there as that one good for 15 and a first. Looking to throw. King. He'll get this out to Barkley complete. And he'll be corralled right around the 34. And now they're in a hurry-up. Here's King on 1st down. It's Barkley once again bringing in the catch. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. So in Jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 47. Eluding the pressure right. And he'll go out of bounds right around the 40. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down. Back to throw. King. This one goes out wide for Barkley. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. This offense so far on 3rd down, they've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 2. They'll try the right side here. Barkley. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. They'll run with Barkley. Oh, he faked it with a juke. Now he's got some room. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. The 4th down run successful. Now they'll look to pay it off on 1st down. Looking to throw. King steps away to his left. And throws it on the move, but can't connect as that falls incomplete.
I know he was trying to get the completion downfield, but the way this game has gone, with a few of the runs he's made along the way, He should have kept the ball and taken it with his feet downfield. That's the big play that shreds the defense. Instead, he thought to himself, I'm a quarterback.
And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown. A 12-yard touchdown run. And the Giants add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week.
This is a great decision right here. Out of the pocket to his left, and he knows if he waits too long, the defense is going to be all over it. So it makes a decision to go.
So now the Giants set to take over on offense. They've got the lead right now, and remember, they are riding that very impressive 7-game win. King now, throwing to start the drive, escaping the pressure right. Down the sideline he goes, inside the 20. And all the way in, touchdown, New York. How about that, their quarterback, 75 yards. And the Giants are poised to move to 8-0 as they extend their lead even further. He continues to show at this level that he can not only pass for touchdowns, he can run for touchdowns.
Not the first time we've seen this, because this young guy, he really makes it happen. So what that tells me is the book on him has to change. You got to now plan for those legs as well as him throwing the football.
Giants ready to come out now. After the touchdown we just saw, we have a brand new ball game, and now look at the situation. King throwing on first down, flush to his right. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds.
No surprise to see him running again here is something he's done throughout this season. And that run puts him over 500 yards on the ground for the year. He's got to be thinking to himself, if I'm already at 500, what's to stop me if I'm going for 1,000?
And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds.
And you know what we just witnessed, Parker? A new NFL record for single-game rushing by a quarterback, breaking Colin Kaepernick's record of 181 yards in the playoffs back in 2013. How about that field vision athleticism that we've seen throughout this game? It's been nothing short of elite.
And now, defensively, they're going to burn their first time out. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds.
These are running back numbers that he's accumulating right now. Received double-digit carries and has rewarded them by breaking the century mark in rushing, in addition to what he's done through the air. Definitely MVP caliber football we're witnessing.
And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown. It's their quarterback, 30 yards. And the Giants have opened up a 2-touchdown lead in this fourth quarter. Well, this was a fun one today if you like points. A lot of them went on the board. Both offenses were clicking. Charles's defenses, meanwhile, have a little something to clean up.
Yeah, neither end zone had a stop sign and it did that. I mean, for both sides, visit it, and with frequency. Not fun to be a defensive player, but on the offensive side of the ball, those guys are able.
Nice, not bad. Decent.